A new arrival, another receiver. Collins. Receiver. So, eBay special sale. Couple $100 only. We get some light on the topic here. It's actually in mint condition. Trying to get better imagery here. So, a 75A 2 receiver. So I think personally, because I find these things like this, changing hands with iPad. So I guess, huh? It looks no dents, nothing, all clean inside. And I think what's happening in a lot of cases is some people have these sitting around, they used it, then didn't use it, you maybe used it again. They're simply missing a fuse, okay, and missing a fuse, or probably, oh well, use it for something else, kind of thing. And sat more and more. I come across this quite a bit. Okay, these things, so. All tubes are in there. There's an indication of a lot of dust settling in there over time, and that's no problem. I just clean it out with WD-40. Just wash the whole thing with WD-40. Because the dials get stuck because they got grease in them, and the grease dries out, and they get sticky and they can't even move. In this case here, I found this here. So I got vice grips on the shaft. No problem, it won't damage anything. And the grease has dried out, but I put WD-40 in. And what I do with old dried out shafts is gently use vice grips. Why not? Move it back and forth until it loosens up. So you can see it's loosening up. See if I can turn it by hand by the knob now. Release that. Let's see. Where are we here? Yeah, almost. A little tight. Quite tight. So we'll let it sit more. And then I'll fire it up on a Variac. Slowly raising the voltage going in. You don't want to do it too fast because capacitors blow up, So we'll let that sit there with WD-40. It's hard to film anything with iPad, Around this way, so. So you got to be gentle with these old timers until they warm up and the grease is reestablished and everything else. The electrolytes are reestablished, reforming capacitors, which I do. Oh, that's a nice old piece. There's your twin diode tube, what is it, 5Y4 or 5U4? It's a 5Y4, I'm sure. So the WD-40 will settle in there along with a bit of heat. When this was made, in the 60s or 50s. Immaculate condition, so there's the missing fuse, no problem. I got lots of spare parts with fuses and things, so what's the box that arrived in? Okay, so I'll put this aside and let it sit there for it to soak in. WD-40. It does work. As I mentioned before in other videos, I soak them all in WD-40. Put Vaseline in too sometimes, just so the WD-40 doesn't harden out. Well, that was fun. Amazing what humans made a long time ago with stuff. You know, it just sat there somewhere. I have many radios like that, even from the 40s. You could tell they were sitting somewhere forever. Dust on it, you know, and dust inside. It's kind of intriguing. So you just clean that out and gently put voltage on, and well, you're off to the races again. So. Oh yeah, this is fun. Come on. I'll move around this way here, so I'm expecting more receivers. Some real, that's commercial grade, but oh well, I thought for a couple hundred, why not? But you get into another grade. There. I love these ones. They're Collins too, but these are the ones I really like. A couple of dozen of them I have, as you may know. So. For the U.S. Army. And you can wind up getting a bargain on eBay. I do that. I search it out. Because somebody will list one, you know, that's been sitting around forever. But you got to be fast. Buy it now. Don't negotiate. Just buy the darn thing. So that's what I do. These were amazing. I bought all of them. They're about over 100 pounds each. Another one's coming. Somebody got these a long time ago and never even bothered touching them because they got the tags on them and all that. Reconditioned at the Navy Yards. It's really amazing, you know. I guess he just had them forever. He got them at an auction or something a long time ago. Refurbished in the 60s. These are from the 40s, by the way. Something there. Dates and everything on them. The papers. You think he just got them at a Navy auction from in the 60s or 70s? And just, well, never used them, never touched them. He just got rid of them to me. $100 each. Shipping is $200, but oh well. Get every one of them. Here's the power supply system as well. So number 3 will have a power supply too. So I like those kind of bargains. So that's one of my favorite receivers. Those two. These are third, maybe. Hammerland. Another Collins, I believe, aircraft type. These are kind of rare. This is extremely rare, probably the only one. NASA type one up there. And the Eldridge receiver. USS Eldridge, Philadelphia experiment. Fame. If it ever happened, I don't know. And these are secondaries. They're about 100 pounds, these things. 110 in, and you can transmit out too. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, I know. 1,000-pounder. I've got radar sets and everything else. So, oh well. So I covered the new arrival today, and there's one on a tangent, didn't I?